Welcome to the He's Got Issues DC Comics edition number 35. I'm John Cooney here to preview new DC Comics being released October 30th, 2013. Starting alphabetically with Action Comics Annual number 2. Part 1 of Krypton returns, continuing next month. What does this mean to the universe? Superman, Supergirl, and Superboy are enlisted by the Oracle to go back to their homeworld and correct what the villainous Hell has done. This epic adventure spans eons, from Krypton's savage past to the clones to the very minutes before Kal-El's ship is sent into space. You only think you know what happened in the last days of Krypton. Next we've got Aquaman Annual number 1. Aquaman must reunite with the others to investigate whether or not their recently deceased member Vostok has returned from the dead. If he has, he's definitely not the same Vostok they remember. We've also got Damian Son of Batman number 1 of 4. Damian Wayne, the son of Batman, has adopted the Cape and Cowl as his own. But what horrific events set this troubled hero on the path of his dark destiny? The story of Damian Wayne begins in this epic miniseries written and drawn by one of Damian's co-creators, Andy Kubert. Next, we've got Forever Evil, A.R.G.U.S number 1 of 6. The villains have killed the Justice League and decimated A.R.G.U.'s headquarters. Only Steve Trevor and the surviving A.R.G.U.S agents can pick up the pieces and save the civilian populace from unthinkable evil. We've also got Green Lantern Annual number 2. Don't miss this stunning conclusion of Lights Out. Can Relic be defeated? Who lives? Who dies? The new status quo for the Lanterns is revealed here. We've also got Nightwing Annual number 1. Robin and Batgirl grew up fighting side by side, but with Dick Grayson about to embark on a new crime-fighting quest and Barbara Gordon no longer fighting under the bat, is there anything left between them? Following the Batgirl Wanted epic, this is the story of a twosome with nothing left to lose, fighting for the only thing they can, each other. Next we've got Sandman Overture number 1 of 6. 25 years since the Sandman changed the landscape of modern comics, Neil Gaiman's legendary series is back. The Sandman Overture heralds New York Times best-selling writer Neil Gaiman's return to the art form that made him famous, ably abetted by artist luminary J.H. Williams III of Batwoman and Promethea, whose lush widescreen images provide an epic scope to the Sandman's origin story. From the birth of the galaxy to the moment that Morpheus is captured, the Sandman Overture will feature cameo appearances by fan-favorite characters such as the Corinthian, Merv Pumpkinhead, and of course the Dream King's siblings, Death, Desire, Despair, Delirium, Destruction, and Destiny. Gaiman said, quote, "People have often asked me what happened to Morpheus to make it possible for him to be captured in the Sandman number 1, and now they get to find out. And finding out, they get to learn secrets of the Endless that I've kept to myself for 25 years. Family secrets. And I should warn you, one of the Endless dies on page 5. Close quote. The first issue of this 6-issue bi-monthly miniseries features a stunning double-page interior fold-out. We've also got Smallville Season 11 Special number 3. In the one-shot tale Hollow, newly digitized Tess Mercer is faced with the ultimate question. Can she set aside her obsession with getting revenge on her brother, Lex Luthor, to become the hero Metropolis's protectors know she's destined to become? Next we've got Swamp Thing Annual number 2, tying directly into the current storyline with the Cedar. Witness the next evolution of Swamp Thing. Alex going to need to take his power to another level to take Cedar down, with help from the strangest coaches imaginable, plus an appearance from the Swamp Thing you never thought you'd see. We've also got Teen Titans Annual number 2, leading into next month's landmark issue number 25. This annual offers answers to all kinds of questions dating back to the first issue of the series. Secrets are about to be revealed about Kid Flash, Superboy, and Harvest. And we've got Vertigo Essentials V for Vendetta number 1 for $1. In a dystopian future London, young Evie Hammond is rescued from officers of the law called Fingermen by a mysterious Guy Fawkes mask-wearing man called V. And while the government tightens its grip on the people of London, V wages a one-man war against its reign, reprinting a chapter of the groundbreaking first issue. Out in trades this week from DC, we've got Batgirl Volume 2, Knightfall Descends trade paperback. In these tales from issues number 0 and 7 through 13, Barbara Gordon faces the Gentleman Killer Grotesque. Plus, the Court of Owls sets its sights on Commissioner Gordon, and a woman sentenced to Arkham Asylum emerges more dangerous than the inmates she was locked up with. Next, we've got Batman Volume 3, Death of the Family hardcover. After having his face sliced off, the Joker makes his horrifying return to Gotham City in this epic from issues 13 through 17 that shook Batman to his core. But even for a man who's committed a lifetime of murder, he's more dangerous than ever before. How can Batman protect his city and those he's closest to? This new hardcover features an acetate dust jacket showcasing the face of the Joker as it appeared on the die-cut covers of the Death of the Family comics, and under that dust jacket lies the horror of the Joker's skinless skull. We've also got DC Comics 1 Million Omnibus hardcover. The 1999 event masterminded by Grant Morrison is collected in its entirety and in one massive hardcover. In the 853rd century, Earth remains safe thanks to the descendants of Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, and others, but they've never met anything like the sentient supercomputer Solaris. This incredible collection includes DC 1 Million number 1 through 4, plus the 1 million issues of Action Comics, Adventures of Superman, Aquaman, Azrael, Batman, Batman Shadow of the Bat, Booster Gold, Catwoman, Chase Kronos, The Creeper, Detective Comics, The Flash, Green Arrow, Green Lantern, Hitman, Impulse, JLA, Legion of Superheroes, Legionnaires, Lobo, Martian Manhunter, Nightwing, Power of Shazam, Resurrection Man, Robin, Starman, Superboy, Supergirl, Superman, Superman the Man of Steel, Superman the Man of Tomorrow, Wonder Woman, Young Justice, as well as DC 1 Million 80-page giant number 1 and Superman Batman number 79 to 80. Next we have Deadshot Begins trade paperback. In these bullet-ridden 1980s tales, Deadshot goes on a solo mission to kill a crime boss known as El Jefe, only to learn that the men who sent him on the mission have ulterior motives. Collects Deadshot number 1 through 4, Batman 369, and Detective Comics 474. We've also got JSA The Liberty Files The Whistling Skull trade paperback. The acclaimed 6-issue miniseries is collected in this new trade paperback. In 1940s Europe, the Nazi war machine is on the move, but crimes are still committed in even the smallest hamlets. One heroic duo must solve the most bizarre mystery of all, but as the Whistling Skull learns to rely on the memories of the Whistling Skulls that came before to uncover the truth in the midst of chaos. We've also got Superman Adventures The Man of Steel trade paperback. It's a special all-ages Man of Steel collection with stories from Superman Adventures number 17, 18, 40, and 41, and Superman Batman Magazine 1, 3, 5, and 7. We've also got Superman The Man of Steel Believe trade paperback. This all-ages Superman collection includes Adventures of Superman Digital Chapter 1, Adventures of Superman 623, Action Comics number 8, 10, and 0, Superman 185, and the 2-page origin story from Superman for Tomorrow and Superman 80-page giant number 1 and 2. And last we've got Vertigo Resurrected, the Extremist number 1, new printing. Don't miss this new printing of the miniseries that took superheroics to the most risque. Murder, sex, immorality, anything is permissible with the suit on. The Extremist follows 3 ordinary people who succumb to the allure of a mask and all the power that comes with it, creating a shocking exploration of the nature and freedom of sexuality. Okay, so that's it for DC this week, but for more DC Comics fun, check out your daily DC on Facebook. Of course, there's still plenty of other books out this week as well, so be sure to check out my YouTube channel at he'sgotissues.com to see both the Marvel and Indies videos for this week, as well as my featured video with the usual roundup of all my favorites for the week, with a little more depth and insight than you get here. And if you like these videos, be sure to let me know by leaving a comment and subscribing. You can also follow He's Got Issues on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and Tumblr to see everything I'm reading as I read it. So until next week, I'm John Cooney, and I've got issues.